Hello, every pony. Oh, yes, we're starting off with that. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to a holiday Marestery. I am your host and game Marester, the Lady Dame, and it's gonna be a wild ride. This is, aren't my players adorable? They're all so good. A few housekeeping things before we get started. We are raising money for Rain, as you can see from my delightful bar over here. I hit my $1,000 goal already. I am not sure how, I know exactly how that happened. It's still like kind of wild to me. So I've upped the goal to 1,500. If there are incentives, as far as the game is concerned, if you donate, you can give our players some advantages. And also, one of our dear ponies, Dusklark, played by the amazing Autumn Graves, has more books than anything. And so for $20, in addition to $10 for advantage tokens of friendship, you can also opt to name one of Autumn's books for $20. There's 25 books. Actually, I think there's 28 in total, including the rare books.
There are 2 rare books and 25 common books.
Yes.
So there are a lot of books.
There's a lot of books. So many books. So yes. Honestly, I'm excited to see. If not, we'll just make up names as we go, but certainly I want to give the chat opportunities to do that. Tonight we're playing Tales of Equestria. This is the second of the 2 Tales of Equestria one-shots. It's its own tabletop RPG system if you're unfamiliar with it. It's the My Little Pony system. I have books right here. It's really fun. It's quite simple to play, and my players have not played it before, so we'll be walking through we'll have to walk through some of the mechanics as we go through. But essentially, the characters all have stats, body, mind, and charm, plus their talents, their cutie mark talents. When they want to make a check or do something, I ask them to roll one of those stats. And in addition, if their talent applies, they can also use that dice. It works as sort of advantage. You don't end up adding the dice together, except in a few special cases. But you get the opportunity to use the higher of the 2 numbers. This game also has exploding dice or exploding hoof dice. So if you roll the highest number on your dice, you can roll the next dice level up. There are difficulties that they have to meet or beat in order to, advance certain things. But this is very much a game about that's really roleplay heavy and about failing forward. So even if you happen to miss a roll, it's more, you'll still get bits of the story as we go along. Hopefully. I know there's a lot of awesome on this stream. I thank you, Mare. It's a really fun little system. It's a pretty quick one to pick up, and it's all about, we're ponies. It's cartoon logic. That's pretty much it. So I think, is there anything else did I say that I needed to do? Talk a little bit about the system. Oh, they also get tokens of friendships, which are also basically like advantages. This game is all about friendship, because friendship is magic. And so tokens of friendship the players can use to get a reroll. They can also share their tokens of friendship, because if they use 2 tokens of friendship, which they can earn by helping each other or use by helping each other, they can roll a d20 to try and meet or beat the challenge, or use 3 of them to gain an automatic success. It's pretty rad, I must say. And again, it's all about teamwork. So, I think that's it. I believe that's it. Did I miss anything, my dear friends? Okay. It's the bows. I can't handle them. It's fine. So, I'm I need my books. Y'all, I'm still nervous. It's fine. Someday I won't be. That's a lie. I will always be nervous. So, it is the day after Hearthswarming Eve, or Hearthswarming Day, I guess, the day after. Some might know it as Boxing Day. Sure, why not? We have a Canadian here.
It's true.
You all are dear friends from Ponyville. However, you thought it would be as you're all on holiday vacation, you thought it would be a really fun time to go and visit the big. Elle, thank you for the $10 donation. Let us know who you would like that to go to, or if you want to, we can also put that in a general pool of tokens of friendships. But let us know who you would like to, you would like to have that token friendship. Is that 10? I'm thinking it looks like. I can't read. Anyway, the streets. It's a little snowy, but it's not. Everything's traversable. It's that like cookie cutter Charles Dickens kind of snow. Everything is perfect. You decided to go vacation in Canterlot, spend the holidays. Oh, it's for Mindy. Mindy, you get another token of friendship. The lights are still up. There's like beautiful icicles hanging from the roofs. You thought today is a good day. This would be a good time to go and vacation in Canterlot and see the big city, see the castle, do all of those wonderful touristy things while you're on holiday. So the three of you, who are sisters and friends, I believe, have just gotten into, probably got into Canterlot the night before, saw all the sights, and now you are having a nice breakfast at a little cafe called the Sweet Cafe. Why don't you all introduce yourselves? I don't care who goes first, but one of you should.
Hi, I'm Moondrop. I have a beautiful green mane and tail and a big purple bow. And I have a nice little crescent moon cutie mark, and I am supposed to be eating, but I'm kind of nibbling on some muffins, but I'm also maybe painting in a book. Now, I know you're supposed to read books, but there's so many pages, and this cafe is so cute, and I needed to paint it, and this was what I had. This was the first one I picked out of my bag, so,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Moondrop, shall we go with Sunbeam next?
Hi, I'm Sunbeam. I am very similar to Moondrop, except where she's all like green and stuff. I'm sort of red and stuff. And oh, are those croissants, do you think? I kind of want a croissant, actually. No, what was I talking about? Oh, I have a yellow bow, to kind of match my sister, but not like because she did it. We sort of both do things together, not like because the other, I don't know exactly how it works. Do you smell that? It smells like cocoa. I kind of want some cocoa. Yeah.
If you get cocoa, can I paint you drinking the cocoa?
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Okay, but you can't drink it. You have to stay still.
Then why would I get the cocoa?
Okay, maybe you have like one sip.
Okay, but like a sip with a marshmallow, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously.
Dusklark, did you want some cocoa?
Or a muffin?
Or croissant?
Or a painting?
Dusklark, why don't you tell everybody about yourself?
So Dusklark is very overwhelmed by both her two very extroverted friends who have adopted them, evidently. They have their head in a book, trying to avoid all of the people. They are a light kind of teal color with a darker green teal mane that's kept up in fun buns with ribbons, because otherwise it gets in the way of reading books. And her cutie mark is a very round bird specifically, with very small wings, probably reading a book.
That sounds great. So Sweet Cafe sits on a wide street in the center of Canterlot, and crowds of ponies of all stripes are constantly passing by. There's a ladder propped up against the window, and an earth pony stretches out, trying to finish painting in the accent on the top of the word cafe. Solid wood tables are scattered around the cafe, with ponies eating cakes and sandwiches and drinking their morning tea, juice, and coffee, and cocoa. There's a line of ponies that clutters up the path to the doorway as busy ponies pop in to buy breakfast on their way to work. Because even though it's the day after the holidays, some ponies still have to work. You notice when you were seated at this table, there's a yellow-coated earth pony who brings you your order. Now, what can I get for who takes your order? What can I get for all you, sweethearts?
Can I have some cocoa, please? Maybe a few cocos, I think. But like
with
marshmallow.
But with marshmallow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. And for you, sweetheart?
A croissant?
A croissant, sure, of course.
Good choice.
I'm bittersweet, and
Probably
if you
nice.
need anything else, just holler. Give me a holler. I'll be sorry. And she looks Bittersweet looks a little distracted, not gonna lie. It's a very busy morning. And as she rushes off to, dealing with orders, not only with you, but with the other ponies, you see behind her, behind the counter, there is another yellow-coated pony who's sitting on a stool, sort of checking out her hoof, looking a little bored, and a little distracted. She isn't paying attention to this line of ponies that is waiting to get their orders in and to grab their morning coffee and stuff. She seems completely distracted.
I want to.
Hmm?
She's just sitting back there?
Mm-hmm.
Is she supposed to be doing something?
You could ask.
She's sitting so still, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she wants to be painted. Does she look like she owns the place? I'm also gonna direct my attention very briefly. Can we see? Remember they saw the person that was painting the building outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are they allowed to paint on the building? Last time I did, I got in trouble.
Do you ask Bittersweet this?
No, I'm asking. This is more for Sunbeam and Dusklark
I
for
see.
now.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask Bittersweet here in a minute.
Okay.
My friends can't give me an answer.
I'd love to hear your friends' answers, though.
Well, isn't that their job?
Well,
To
yeah, but I can do it too. I could do it for free. I did it for free. I was just trying to make it prettier.
You absolutely did. I just, some people don't want their things made prettier because they're weird.
Moondrop, do you remember a long time ago when we were little foals and I cut your hair that one time and you really didn't like it because I didn't ask first?
Oh, so I have to. Oh, okay.
I think so.
That makes sense. But then when I paint you, sometimes you don't care.
No, but we've sort of talked about it.
Oh, that's true.
In a general sense. And
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should just ask. Excuse me.
Bittersweet comes over to you, a little harried looking. I'm sorry, Sugars. Yes? Can I help you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just wondering if, so I saw there's somebody painting outside, and I was wondering if maybe I could also paint outside.
Oh, you mean Parissa? Oh, That's our chef. She's just doing a few touch-ups on the sign for the cafe. I mean, what did you have in mind? I certainly don't mind.
I just let the creativity take me away.
She does an awfully good job.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the holidays and things. If you wanted to paint on the windows or something, just don't make just don't make too big of a mess and everything. I'll be happy to give you your meals for free if you make something pretty on the windows. Sorry, I'm just a little swamped right now.
You won't be disappointed. I'm gonna hurry off to a window.
Okay. Amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Don't.
Tuskler just looks at Sunbeam, unsure of what they're supposed to be doing in this situation.
Mindy, roll me a I think this is, I can't remember if this is gonna be, I feel like this might be definitely your talent.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. This is creative flair, if I remember correctly.
Yes, correct, with paint.
With paint. I just can't remember.
It's my main,
Yes. So you'll definitely roll that dice, and I'm trying to think what else you're rolling. If it's, I am looking because I can't remember. That's why I have books, y'all.
So it's 1d6 for the cutie mark talent?
Yes, it'll be 1d6 for the cutie mark talent, and then you will additionally roll. Now, these are not to be added together. These are just, it's basically like a built-in advantage. So you will, actually, this is a mind test.
Oh, okay. So, my
Apparently.
mind, which is for me a 1d8. So
Great.
I roll a d6 and a d8?
Yes, and take whichever of the two is higher.
Higher. Okay.
Yes.
That's a d10. I know how to count. Oh, painting. 4.
4. Okay, great. You
I don't
make
know what that means.
this you make a beautiful painting. Why don't you describe it to us what you're working on?
Okay, so it starts off like a cup of cocoa because, but then I get distracted because there's so many beautiful things in the world. So I start painting, and then the marshmallows in the hot cocoa, they stop looking like marshmallows at some point and start looking like clouds, which then looks like the sky. And then as you go across the window, it's like going from like a morning sky to a night sky, and then there's stars, and then when the stars they eventually they start to like transition into like sprinkles on a cupcake.
Wow, amazing. I love.
There might be some paint on some of the people if they're sitting too close, so but it's a gift.
I imagine this takes you a little. It was a 4, so which is like average-ish.
Oh yeah, sure. No, this is
Right.
That's just the vision.
Right. No, I mean, it looks like what it's supposed to look like. Absolutely. Maybe it just takes you a little bit longer to do it necessarily. It's not like sometimes when you do paintings, it's like rapid fire quick, and you come out like when you have that burst of inspiration and it's amazing and like super and cartoon fast when you're just like, shh. This takes you a little bit of time. Bittersweet would have come by with the, your hot cocos and your croissant. And sort of stop to admire your work. Oh, you're very good at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you from Canterlot? Oh, me. Just a second, y'all. It's me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back.
Oh.
Sorry. Hopefully that's the only time that's gonna happen. I made no promises though. So Bittersweet, where did I leave? Where did I get stuck at?
No, we're not from Canterlot.
Oh, that's such a. Oh, well, that's sad. I would have hired you to do all my windows.
I mean, we could stay forever.
Can we?
No, I think
Okay.
we have stuff to do back
Okay,
home.
maybe not forever, but like, okay.
Well, just let me know the next time you're in Canterlot, and I'll make sure to prep my windows for you. That's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure this will bring in more customers. Thank you. Let's see. And Bittersweet goes off again, dealing with customers with the long, long line of ponies.
Has that other pony moved?
She's just kind of chilling.
Oh, okay.
She just looks like she's like not wanting to be there, can't be bothered.
Does it seem like the usual post-holiday crowd?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The way that ponies are coming in and out, your group is the only one that's currently seated. Most of the ponies coming in and out of the cafe are look like they're regulars who like come in, grab their coffee and pastry, and then go off again. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're here?
Well, is there anything else? I mean, it seems really busy. Maybe we're taking up space, and we shouldn't be. I don't know. Dustlark is still hiding behind one of their books.
Well,
Think they're sad?
You're muted, Mindy.
it's just being ridiculous. They, well, I mean, they seem like they could be happier. Should I paint another picture? There's another window. There's people sitting by it, though. I don't think people want paint on their croissants.
Paint on the croissants is not people's favorite. No, ponies' favorites. Wild, thank you for the $30. Y'all get another token of friendship.
Oh, so much friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
If the... Oh, go ahead.
Maybe like what kind of painting are you thinking?
I don't know. Maybe. That's a good question. Maybe a painting of a butterfly? I like butterflies. They make me happy.
Butterflies are nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I already got a little bit of paint on the table, so I could just turn that into a butterfly real quick, and then no one will know. It'll look like I did it on purpose. I already did it. I'm just admitting to it now. 'Cause I already did it.
Well, I think it looks really nice.
It's good. I'm just gonna leave it under the plate for now. It'll be a surprise later. After we're
Maybe it'll be a nice surprise for
Yeah.
Bittersweet, because she seems kind of swamped and frazzled. Her friend working behind the counter isn't doing much, is she?
She seems pretty busy just sitting there, which can be a really difficult job sometimes.
I mean, I guess, but look at all the people waiting.
That's
Ponies
true.
waiting. Maybe that's why they're not very happy.
Oh, maybe.
Ask.
I'll let one of you ask.
Drop. You're awful. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Good luck.
Sunbeam will approach this sad pony.
The one who's sitting on the stool?
Yes.
So as you get closer, you notice that there is a slight resemblance from this pony to Bittersweet. Actually, they're both yellow ponies with sort of reddish, like pinkish hair. What? Can I help you?
Oh, we were just wondering, how you're doing. Today it's sort of a day, and my friends, that's Dusklark, and that is Moondrop really wants to talk to you, but she's so shy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why?
Did you want to share some cocoa with us?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I guess, we'll just... Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
No. Well, now I feel bad. I swear it's me. It's the pony and not me.
They didn't want to talk to us.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna reach for your hoof. That's what the word is. And
Yep.
I'm gonna start painting pretty butterflies on your leg.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Why did she not want to come say hi?
I don't know. I was being very nice.
I believe it. You're a really nice pony. I'm gonna look over at this person who made my sister cry.
She's just staring at her hoof again, like, and sort of tossing her hair.
Maybe we should go explore the city a bit more. There have to be nice ponies out in the city. And birds, probably.
There might be. Is there anything else you would like to do here at the cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get up from whenever we decide to leave. So,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I need to go talk to Bittersweet really quick about maybe coming back and painting some more windows.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And I'll go over to the counter where mean pony that made my sister cry is. Excuse me.
What?
Do you know where? Oh, This is starting to make sense. Do you know where Bittersweet is?
She sort of gestures off. She's like over there, and you can kind of see Bittersweet like running around like a mad pony, trying to keep up with order, like going from the coffee machine to the pastry cabinet to the back kitchen and back to the pastry machine and back to the coffee.
Oh, she looks really busy.
Yeah, Bittersweet works really hard.
It's a really great quality to have.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Actually, I was hoping to find Bittersweet, but I think you have something in your mane, and I'm gonna reach out, and I'm gonna go as though I'm going to hit something out of her mane, and I'm going to paint a stripe of blue in her mane, accidentally.
Accidentally, yes, naturally.
Yeah.
For funsies, just roll me a body test to see.
Okay.
Are you trying to be
okay.
stealthy about this at all?
I mean, I'm trying to make it look like an accident. So I guess in just some kind of level of stealthy deception.
Okay, so in that case, roll me, if you're trying to make it, let's call this a charm test for funsies. Why not?
Okay. Woo! That's a 6!
Okay.
I don't know if high is good or low is good.
High is good. No,
Okay.
it's totally fine. Oh my gosh! Watch what you're doing!
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful color for you, though. Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
I need to go wash my mane now. Ugh.
Oh, I did the same thing for Bittersweet earlier, but she was moving so much because she's working so hard, so I didn't get any paint on her. So funny. Okay, good luck. Bye.
And this pony goes off into the back room now, becoming even less helpful than she was before.
I'm gonna paint her stool so when she comes back and sits on it, it's painted.
Amazing. I love that. I love everything about it.
I made it pretty. If she doesn't pay attention and it's still wet when she gets back, well, I mean,
What color did you paint this stool?
I think I'm gonna make it like a rainbow. Not like a rainbow, but like blue and what? She's yellow, right? So
yes.
Blue and purple and some green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. With that, you all have finished your cocoa and croissants and pastries, and leave the cafe to go explore Canterlot. Is there anywhere in particular that you are interested in checking out? You have the rest of the day to do with as you please.
Are there birds when we're outside?
There are birds. There's lots of little bluebirds, some robins. There's even maybe like crow or two that are just hanging out.
Dusklark is going to like just kind of tuck one of their books away and fly up to chat with the bluebirds for a moment. Actually, no, with the crows.
With
actually,
the crow?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. My name's Dusklark, and well, I've never been here before, but could I maybe ask you a favor?
Sure. What do you need?
Well, you see the pony down there who's normally behind the counter?
The fast one or the lazy one?
The lazy one.
Well, that's Sugar Sweet.
Oh. She's really mean.
Yeah, she's not very nice.
I mean, I was just thinking she made my friend cry, so maybe you could like just heckle her a little bit when she leaves work.
Oh, we can do that.
I will pull out like just like I don't know, wait, what do I have?
I should have made you roll for that, but you just appealed to the crow's base natures, so.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I will pull out a like shiny bit from my scroll kit, like a ribbon or something, and give it to them.
Perfect.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. This will be fun.
And Dusklark will float back down and look at them and be like, "So, what do we want to do in the city? It's very big, and there's lots of ponies. But the birds are nice."
I've never talked to a bird, but you seem to say that most of them are nice, so I mean, I guess it makes sense that the ones here would be nice too. There are a lot of ponies here, though.
There's a lot. Canterlot is a big town. The This is where Princess Celestia and Princess Luna live. You do know that. They are the rulers of Equestria, and it is bustling. There are shops and shops and shops and places to, you know, all sorts of boutiques and like finer shops than you would normally see in Ponyville, for sure. And the ponies here are very well dressed. Lots of different kinds of ponies. Most of the time, I mean, here's the thing about ponies and pony clothes. Most pony clothes are sort of like decorations, I guess. It's not less necessarily a requirement, but you find that the ponies here in Canterlot tend to be more often clothed because it makes them look fancier.
Oh gosh. Oh,
I say clothes a lot, but I'm a costumer person, so
I can paint a scarf on you.
No, that's okay. I mean, I have my ribbons.
Mm-hmm.
Your ribbons are very nice.
That's true. You all have ribbons.
Ribbons and bows.
Yep.
Maybe Moondrop, we could find you an art store, and you can get new art supplies.
Oh.
There goes the rest of the day.
It's okay. Whatever you buy, you can store in my cloud storage. I pay for premium space.
The freaking cloud storage.
Perfect. Do you love your cloud?
Dusklark, can you tell us a little bit about about how you store your books and all of your belongings, please?
Dusklark is a Pegasus, which I think I forgot to mention in their intro.
It's in the art.
But they will zoom up and grab this one particular cloud that appears to be more blue than the other ones and brings it back down because they can cloud wrangle. And they just kind of reach a hoof into it and start pulling out book after book after book.
There's a lot of books.
There's a lot of books. And then they stuff them back. There's also some pony balm in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll float around them like a little backpack sometimes if they want it to. There's also probably some paint supplies in there. Premium cloud storage for the entire group.
Premium cloud storage.
Definitely.
We've determined it's a yearly subscription.
Blue. That is the color I run out of first usually. I think we have like 5 tubes of red, but it's okay.
So you're looking for an art supply store?
Yeah.
Free Merriam cloud storage. Oh my god. Terrible. Yep, perfect.
I knew Vic would also come through with the puns.
Yes. Solid pun.
I'm here for the pony puns, y'all. Chat as a side note. I am personally not very good at puns. I love them and also hate them. So, please feel free to indulge yourselves.
Since I cannot make puns, I encouraged friends of mine who are good at them to come along and make them in my stead.
Yes, exactly. It's sort of what I do. Also, yes, Right. So, you're looking for an art supply stores?
Yeah.
Awesome. Roll me a mind test. As if you're all looking for... This is just to see how long it takes you to find one.
Ooh, I rolled a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm distracted. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Great.
Dusklark is just looking in every window as they go by.
I'm looking at everything and forgetting that I'm supposed to be looking for art supplies.
Of course. Perfect. It takes you a while. You see all sorts of amazing things. You see there are a couple stores that you're familiar with, like they might have been spin-offs of stores that are in Ponyville. You see this shop Quills and Sofas, which sells quills and sofas. There are also you walk by Rarity's Carousel Boutique, which is the sort of upscale version of her shop that's in Ponyville. You see like more sort of regal ball-like dresses than you would normally see, which is saying something given that Rarity's dress collection in Ponyville is quite extensive. And eventually, probably, I'd say you'd spend like the better part of the morning before you found an art supplies shop. It is labeled Vincent Van Hoof.
I approve of this.
Mm-hmm. In really beautiful script, and there's art in there.
Lots of watercolor.
Mm-hmm. Yes, lots of
Okay.
watercolor.
Ooh. Oh. You go inside. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go inside.
You see this pony? He's dark blue with a yellow mane that's sort of swirled into a very elaborate hairstyle. His cutie mark is that of sunflowers. Yes, hello, can I help you? Oh, it's
Can
me
I?
again, huh?
Oh. I'm just gonna get a book out and start painting him.
Dusklark has immediately hidden in their cloud and is just kind of peeking out.
This is a very extensive art store. There's just canvases everywhere. There's also beautiful paintings, but oil paints, acrylic paints, watercolors, pastels, crayons, pencils, anything
Ink.
one's heart could desire.
There's so much stuff.
Dusklark will stop hiding and go in search of some pretty inks with their scroll kit.
There's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this gonna be our main activity for the day?
Sunbeam.
I just wanted to find one color and then I'll be done, but I don't know about Moondrop. She seems very happy here.
Like any one color, or like
I was thinking like something shimmery because they're harder to find in Ponyville. But I have a new pen that needs some shimmery ink.
Yes.
Dusklark absolutely uses a fountain pen.
Of
or
course.
several. Yeah. Me in pony form. So Dusklark is going to go in search of a shimmery blue ink.
Easy enough to find in here. Everything is actually fairly well organized.
Perfect.
Sunbeam is just gonna mostly make sure that Moondrop doesn't stir up any trouble.
Fair, also.
What if we lived here forever?
In the store?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
this is one of those things where you ask, and I don't think it's a good chance.
Okay. But like,
It is very nice.
we could like visit every summer or something.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I don't know what to
Look
get.
at those brushes.
Where?
I'll scurry over to wherever the brushes are.
That was not like intentional misdirection either. That was like
No.
Oh, sure, yeah.
yeah. That was there's some dope brushes.
Equal distractibility from the sisters.
As this continues, I would say, Moondrop, that you are able to find what you're looking for. It is a little pricier here in Canterlot, so you're probably looking at like brushes, paints costing about 20 bits.
Okay, I that's okay as
Mhm.
long as there's room in the cloud.
There's plenty of room in the cloud.
Okay.
I upgraded my storage after we became friends.
Gotta have room for all those books, and also paints, and also...
all the leftover paints and paintings.
And Dusklark will bring their one little
Mhm.
vial of ink.
That's
up
gonna
to
be
them.
5 bits for that vial of ink.
Okay, they will pay their
Mhm.
5 bits and then put their ink in the cloud.
Perfect.
It's a climate-controlled cloud.
Everything goes in the cloud.
Everything goes in the cloud.
As you start to finish up here, I'm going to say that if there's any other shops that you want to visit, any other boutiques, you are able to do so before the night falls. But probably as it starts to get dark out, it also gets gray.
Best day ever!
It also you see it gets kind of cloudy and gray, which is, unfortunate given that they were just like painting outside the cafe. You worry a little bit about that, but not too terribly much. You all go back to your hotel, to your hotel where you were staying at in Canterlot. It's very nice. You may have saved up for this particular trip. But it is a dark night in Canterlot. The rain is falling, fast, heavy, hitting the cobbles like a stampede. In the glimmer of a glasslight lamp, a shadow slinks through the gloom, with crime on their mind. This is all like, as you're heading back, you may not necessarily have noticed this, but the rain covers the sound of their hoofsteps against the pavement. This is a city. Figures creeping through the night is not necessarily unusual, but on this particular night, it is. As if we remember, this is a holiday Marestery. As you wake up in the morning, dawn's first rays of light hit the city, and a shattering scream of distress can be heard, breaking the slumber of the residents. I should mention that your particular hotel and why you had chosen the Sweet Cafe to have breakfast in is because it's very close by. So.
Oh no. Does that voice sound familiar?
Probably not.
Okay, good.
I
just like...
I don't necessarily... I mean, you could make a mind test to see, but you probably wouldn't recognize this particular scream.
It's fine.
This is so...
Yes.
Why is one of your skill sets like knowing different people's screams?
I don't know, but I imagine when I first started hearing the scream. This isn't funny, I don't know why I can't stop laughing. But I imagine when I first hear the scream, how loud is it? Is it like is it loud enough that it's like jarring even though it's not necessarily like in our...
What is wrong with you?
It is not, I would say, it is probably muffled from the sound of, like, you recognize that a scream happened.
Okay, that's perfect. I won't scream along with it, then it's fine.
Wow.
I don't know, it's the meteors.
Wow, indeed.
Who invited me? I'm so sorry.
I don't,
God!
I don't know. So
we're raising money for charity.
We
folks.
are.
That's...
I have regrets. It's fine. That's just my life. It's fine. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I am 100% kidding because I specifically brought on this particular group because chaos. So early, but that you heard it. It was in the first rays of the morning that you heard this scream, which I am not going to do because I'm not that mean. But early the next morning, as the sun is really starting to come up, you hear a knock at the door.
Oh, I really hope it's not that mean pony from before.
I hope it's breakfast.
Ooh, I hope it's Pates.
I'm gonna go over to the door.
At the door, you find a yellow-coated pony with pink hair. She is currently wearing a cloak, a hooded cloak, and she looks very upset. You, all of you, give me my cutie mark back!
Sorry, what?
I know it was you. Stop joking. This is, by the way, the mean-looking pony from yesterday. Yeah. So funny that you should say that.
Clark has instantly, upon hearing the voice, is just hidden.
Her eyes are red with tears, and she looks very upset and angry. I know it was you. I saw you. I don't know what it was. I don't know why you did it, but I know it has to be you.
How did you lose your beauty mark?
My cutie mark.
Cutie mark.
I lost my cutie mark.
That wasn't us.
And you stole it. You had to have.
Jokes are only funny if you punch up, not punch down.
She shows it off. Well, who else could it have been? You were the only new ponies in the cafe yesterday. And I saw you talking to my sister, and maybe you were in collaboration. I don't know. Maybe she hired you to steal it. But whatever you did, you have to give it back now.
Did you, leave it somewhere on accident? I mean, we definitely didn't take it.
How would I leave it somewhere on accident?
How would we steal it?
Wait a minute, did somebody paint over it?
No.
Moondrop?
What?
Hey,
Look.
hang on.
Look.
Hang on. Mad Pony, hang on. Moondrop. I love you. You're my sister. You can tell me anything. Did you paint over it?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I painted her.
Okay, you could. It'd be okay. I don't like it when you keep secrets
I
like
put a little
that.
bit of paint on her seat. I tried to see if she sat in the paint from yesterday.
PJ, thank you for the donation. Would you like to name one of Autumn's books? One of Dusklark's books?
5 of them.
Oh, funny. Obviously, you come to me for inspiration, yes. Look. I don't know who else it could have been, but if you don't give me my cutie mark, if you don't give me my cutie mark back, and fine, whatever, maybe you didn't do it, but you know what? If you don't figure out who did do it, who stole my cutie mark, I'm gonna take it to the authorities and have you all arrested.
But we didn't do it.
Blubbering Heights is the name of one of your books, Autumn.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I will also be writing for people who give me names for books with donations. I will write at least tweet-long excerpts on the books.
Yes.
So great.
What if you close your eyes and Moondrop, maybe you just
Just close your eyes and maybe it will suddenly just reappear. Like magic.
That's not going to help your cause.
Why?
Because if you put my cutie mark back on, then I'll know it was you who stole it, and I'll still go to the authorities.
Oh, you're not really making it.
Look, I'm really upset.
Well, you're also kind of mean.
Very mean.
Yeah, well,
we can't help you if you yell at us because then
Yeah.
Dusklark is still hiding.
We can't help you if you're yelling at us.
Somebody
That's right, Dusklark.
make a charm test. One of you, any of you.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm just like.
It's a 6.
Okay. Look, I'm really sorry, but you're right. I'm being irrational. I still think you did it, but if you can put it back, I won't go to the authorities.
Sometimes it's hard when we're upset to think things through, and sometimes we take it out on other ponies. But I'd be pretty upset if my cutie mark, which is a sun that I absolutely described earlier, if that disappeared, we could help, right? I mean, I would want someone to help me.
We're nice ponies and like helping, but I just don't like being yelled at.
I don't like it either.
I'm sorry for yelling.
Do you remember anything weird that could help us?
Look, all I know is I went to bed after well, so first what I remember is I sat down on my stool and my hindquarters were covered in rainbow paint.
How strange.
Terrible.
I don't think it's that weird. You've got paint on you were painting the window of
Well, yeah, I painted the window. I don't know why I would paint a stool. That's just silly.
I don't know. You're clumsy. You may have accidentally spilled it. I don't know. But when I showered that off, I went to bed like I always do, and I woke up, and when I woke up, my cutie mark was gone.
Is yours the only one missing?
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask.
Well,
But what if other people need help?
I don't care. I need help.
oh dear.
Okay, well, why don't we get started, after breakfast? We can find people and ask questions, but we can't do that if you're standing in our doorway.
Do you want me to paint on a temporary one? It might make you feel better.
Roll a charm test, Moondrop.
Just to be clear, we still have our cutie marks, right?
You all still have your cutie marks, yes.
How do friendship tokens work?
You can just spend one to
And
get
a reroll?
to get a reroll, yes.
Okay, I want to spend one and get a reroll.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I rolled exactly one higher, so that's a 3.
That's a 3. You don't remember what Sugar Sweet's cutie mark looked like. She did describe it to you as. I don't remember what her cutie mark looked like.
I could probably come up with some
Yeah.
personal interpretation of what she tells me it is.
Her cutie mark. She tells you that it was like in the shape of a cake.
Oh my gosh, there's so many different cakes.
With a 3, you are able to paint a cake, but it's like, probably, what kind of cake do you want to paint on her?
I want to paint a pancake.
Perfect. Yes, that is perfect. She looks at it and she's like, that is not, you know what? Fine. It's fine. At least I'm not going around like some sort of freak who doesn't have a cutie mark.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's fine. Thank you.
Very
I
nice.
was asking my friends.
It is very lovely.
I like it.
Oh, thanks. And then we'll get your real cutie mark back, though.
Let's say there's nothing wrong with ponies that don't have cutie marks, but
Yeah.
but we'll find yours. I do. Sunbeam will turn away from the mean pony.
Mhm.
I do maybe think we should get something to eat. It's hard to look for stuff on an empty stomach.
Oh,
Clark nods enthusiastically.
What? You mean
Okay, let's just do a little bit of a gallop poll. Every pony in favor of breakfast, hooves up.
I don't know.
Drop. Moondrop, please.
Oh,
Perfect. Okay.
okay.
It just seems like there's a lot riding on this, so we should be at our best.
It's probably very smart. So, yes, Eva did say gallop pole. Eva, by the way, I'm going to give you another token of friendship for that one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. I will reward the players who do puns themselves. Will you head back to the Sweet Cafe for breakfast? It is the closest one to your...
I feel like that seems like a good idea. We should go, right? There may be clues.
Might be.
Yeah, they had good cocoa and croissants. So.
Oh yeah, breakfast. And maybe
also
I could paint
clues.
and yep. Focus.
Clues, yes.
Okay,
Alrighty.
let's go mean pony. I mean,
Sugar Sweet. My name is Sugar Sweet.
that's funny.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Alrighty. So as you head to the cafe, it's not the bustling shop it was the day before. It's empty this morning. There's a big sign over the front that reads "Closed for vacation." But you're with Sugar Sweet, so she'll reluctantly like help you with breakfast and things. But inside the chairs are stacked on top of the tables and the lights are off. Sugar Sweet leads you inside, and Bittersweet is also there, waiting, nervously pacing around the shop floor. There's a third pony also. The one it's a unicorn with a gray coat. It's the one who was painting the sign yesterday. She is wearing a long apron and sitting in the corner.
Have you found any clues?
Clues? What do you... I'm sorry. What do you mean clues, darling?
Well, did you not tell?
Oh, you mean with Sugar's cutie mark? I'm sorry. Are you here to help?
We are detectives. We're not detectives.
but we're gonna try our best.
Oh, well, that's so kind of you. You're multi-talented, obviously.
Very talented.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear a thing last night, and I don't honestly know what happened. I just know my sister woke up, and I heard it, and she screamed, and when I went by to her side, she showed me, and she had no cutie mark, and that's all I know.
I'm gonna turn to Sugar Sweet. Did you talk to anybody yesterday besides us?
No, I mean, I talked to my sister yesterday.
I'm turning to Bittersweet. Did you take her cutie mark? I mean, sometimes you play a joke, and it's not as funny as you think it's going to be, but then, I don't know. I've done that before to my sister.
Take her cutie mark? Why would I do something like that?
I don't know.
How could I do something like that? I don't even know how one goes about accomplishing such a thing.
That's a good question.
Sometimes people think that making a lesson into a joke is a good way for people to like learn them, and it's not really.
Oh, and she was pretty lazy yesterday.
And mean.
And you were working so hard and were so nice.
Oh, I mean, well, she's Sugar, that's just kind of how Sugar is. She's really good at making cakes, though. That's sort of her specialty around here. But
I thought she was just good at sitting, because that's all I saw her doing yesterday.
Well,
I mean, she seemed really good at it, though.
Well, making cakes is really hard. It's a lot of work, and they are beautiful cakes. We get so many compliments on them and everything.
Does she usually make them in the morning? Or when does she find the time?
When she's not sitting. Yeah, well, I have questions.
Questions like a real detective.
Well, yeah.
Look, I don't know why you think that I would do it, but if you want to take a look around the cafe, certainly by all means, if you...
Yeah, we gotta find clues.
Sunbeam's already, as soon as that offer has been made, she's, gone, far into the cafe, just,
I'm gonna get a
nosing
paintbrush out so I can circle the clues when I find them.
Alrighty.
Sometimes I'm just circling random things and then crossing it out because it's not a clue, but I just want paint.
Alright, so as you look for clues around, I'm gonna have y'all make mind tests.
You said I can burn a friendship point to roll up?
So in order...
or 2?
Is
it 2?
2 to roll a d20.
Ooh. I'm just gonna roll my regular. Can I choose? Can I do it after?
You can. You absolutely can.
I'm burning one of my tokens to re-roll.
Yeah.
5.
If I
You know, there's just so many pastries in here that are so pretty, and like the smells are really good. I got a 1.
oh
Yep, Sunbeam, you are incredibly distracted by all of the things. There's not only, and you realize as you look around, Sunbeam, that there's not only pastries, but there's, I don't know if any of you go back into the kitchen at all, but there's also the smells of like a really good stew. There's also some very beautiful like sandwiches, some daffodil and hay sandwiches that are very prettily displayed. On the, there's a lot to be distracted by. Moondrop, sorry, what did you get?
I got a 7.
Okay, cool. So Dusklark, as you look around, you would notice that like if you look at where in particular are you looking? Are you just looking around, or do you have anything specific that you want to be looking at?
Dusklark is going to be kind of poking around like the cache
Mm-hmm.
area where the somewhat painted stool probably still is, like that kind of behind the counter.
Oh my god, I did say I did say the foreign word, the word that shall not be said, but I said it. So nothing's been stolen. You don't notice, if you're looking in that area, you don't really notice anything nothing looks like it's been forced open. I would say that, you might notice too that like nothing's broken at all. Moondrop, you would notice also the same thing. However, you would additionally notice as you're sort of scouring the room, you would find something interesting in that there is a notch at the foot of the staircase that leads up to the Sweet Sister's bedroom. Would you mind rolling a body test for me?
Ooh, I'm gonna burn 2 friendship tokens.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d20 because there's no way I can roll lower than a 1. That's a natural 20.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. So you would know, based on, you're a painter. You've done, you draw a pony. You've drawn other ponies. You have a reasonably decent grasp of anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
That this notch looks like it might be a hoof mark. Like, as in, it's a dent that was caused by a hoof, specifically.
I'm a detective.
You are.
I found a thing. I forgot to circle it. I'll hurry back and circle it with my paint.
What'd you find?
I think it's a hoof print. It looks like it goes upstairs. Right?
Bittersweet and Sugar will come over and look at it. Oh, that wasn't there before. Huh.
We should investigate.
Should-
Can we go upstairs? Is that okay?
Oh, of course. Sugar looks at it and goes, "Huh. Come to think of it, I did hear a bang last night. I didn't think anything of it though. Huh. But Bittersweet lets you all explore upstairs. Roll another mind test for me.
Ew. Getting too big for my britches.
5 again.
4.
5 is enough. You find nothing. Nothing looks to be out of place up here. The room is spotless, or The bed linens are perhaps a little bit rumpled on Sugar Sweet's bed, but everything seems... Nothing is askew. Nothing seems out of place. Whatever, whoever, however something had happened, at least in this moment, they may have done something coming down the stairs, but definitely, it looks like they were very careful. Whoever it was very careful at this moment in the room.
Is there a window in the room by chance?
There is. It seems to be, nothing seems amiss with the window.
Does it open? I'm asking for Dusklark.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it sure does.
Dusklark is going to go and open the window. And do I see any birds?
Sure. You can see birds.
Okay.
Some of the crows that you talked to yesterday, there's some small round bluebirds also hanging out.
I'm gonna go talk to the crows again. I'll just turn back to Moondrop and be like, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna ask if maybe the birds saw anything through the window.
That's a good idea. You're a really good detective.
I read a book about a detective once. Probably more. But they are just going to fly out the window and back over to the crows. Hi, it's me again.
Oh, hey! Hey, we did what you asked. We heckled her. She looked real angry about it.
Yeah, she's still kind of angry about it. When was that?
Oh, I mean, it was sort of, honestly, midday when she left, and then she came back, and, hey, you know.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Did you see anything weird go on in the house or in the cafe?
Weird? Well, you know, there were some ponies. There was, like, some hooded cloaked figures coming in and out super late. That was kind of strange.
Oh, yeah, that does sound strange, doesn't it? Thank you.
Huh? Sure.
And I will fly back with the information. And, apparently there were some hooded ponies that came in really late and then left again.
More than one pony?
Well, that's what the crows said. But,
Crows are pretty
yeah.
smart.
They are pretty smart. And Dusklark is also going to lean in and whisper and be like, and they also heckled the mean one.
Shouldn't laugh, but that's pretty good.
This is pretty good.
I know the crows are really smart, but honestly, like, you two are really smart too. Like, that was a really good idea to ask the crows and Moondrop with the hoof print. That was really good. Good detecting, you two.
We're really good. We should make a detective team. I can make flyers for us.
Oh, you could. They'd be so good.
Yes.
What do we want our colors to be?
I love this.
What about, like, yellow and black? That seems like really detective-y for some reason. But, like maybe it could have
gold.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, wait, like maybe like little accents of blue. You got that shimmery blue, like ink. Yeah?
Yeah.
Those should be our colors when we form our detective agency.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like the logo could have like some wings because Dusklark, you have such nice wings.
Good. That's good.
Excuse me.
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
Hi.
Hey, did you find anything?
Oh.
Well, not in here, but
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's just so strange.
Dusklark.
Do you normally lock the shop and stuff at night?
Oh, always, of course. Can't have people coming in and out.
Then, does anybody else have a key?
Oh.
Oh, well, why, of course, yes. I mean, I have a key, and Sugar Sweet, and Parissa downstairs has one, because she's the chef. Oh, also Spindle. She's the dressmaker across the way. She's the one who makes our uniforms.
Are very nice uniforms.
Thanks.
No idea.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just really fancy looking aprons.
Have any gone missing? I heard a little birdie told me that there were weird cloaked figures coming in and out last night.
Have any keys gone missing? That is an excellent question. Well, I mean, I've got mine here. Well, Parissa, I think Parissa still has hers. I haven't checked in with Spindle yet. I can't imagine why Spindle would have done something like this, though.
Well, we could go ask.
It'd just be an accident, like maybe misplaced or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I lose things all the time.
Or maybe
That's true.
somebody took it without asking.
Oh.
Well, that would be horrible.
I mean, sometimes you think something's okay, and then it turns out after the fact to maybe not be okay. You know, you think you know the answer to something, but that's why you shouldn't assume. Because I don't know, there's a saying about like a donkey or something.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I've heard that one too.
Yep. Great. Perfect.
Hey, Dusklark.
Yeah.
You said that the bird saw some cloaked people. Did they, or ponies? Did they see the cloaked ponies leave?
Yeah, it sounded like they heard them come in and then leave again.
Do they know what direction they went?
Oh, that's a good question. I should ask. And Dusklark is going to fly back out and be like, sorry, one more question. And this time, she has like a shiny seal to give them again. And I was like, did you see what direction the hooded ponies went when they left?
I am going to have you make a charm and your talent for this.
Okay. Well, that's good because my charm is not excellent. Oh wait, I need more dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Charm. That is a 5 on charm.
A 5 on charm. Oh, perfect.
Well, it looked like.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what made that happen.
Well, well, it looked like one of them was headed closer to town, like where the big houses are, and somebody else looked like it was headed in the direction of that shop over there.
Can
Like
I
I said,
accurately determine what shop the crow is directing me to?
You think they might be pointing towards Spindle's location.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
maybe there was another one. There might have been another one. Looked like they were also headed toward town. I don't know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely keep an eye out for them. 2,
Perfect.
if I can spare them. And I will fly back and talk to Moonbeam or Moondrop and Sunbeam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so apparently there were 3, maybe they're not sure. They were certain about 2. One went towards town, like big houses. They said. I don't know Canterlot very well, but it sounded like the other one might be going towards Spindle's shop or one in that area. I couldn't quite tell where they were pointing, but it was definitely in that direction.
Maybe we should go there next.
I mean, it can't hurt to ask. Maybe they did take the key and then returned it. Or maybe Spindle made their cloaks. and maybe she can tell us where, or who, you know.
Or why?
All the detective things.
Also, I think journalist things. I think there's a lot of crossover.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, you plan to head over to Spindles?
Yes. Well, I think so.
Yes, I vote yes.
Anything else you want to do before you go?
Have we acquired breakfast?
Sure. Bittersweet will have pulled out some, like, day-old, pastries for y'all.
Perfect.
They're closed, but they still have stuff, and as a thank you for helping figure out what's happening with Sugar Sweet.
Dusklark makes sure to save bits of the pastries to sprinkle outside for the birds.
Perfect. And I think then on that note, before we head over to Spindles, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break and come back at 10 after, give or take. Let's be real, I say that and it's probably going to be a little bit later, but we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to continue the mystery of the holiday Marestery. Who stole Sugar Sweet's cutie mark? And we'll be back shortly. All right, see you in a bit. And we're live. We're back. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a nice break, got hydrated, took a good, took a bio break or whatever. Phrasing, sorry. I don't know. Look, I don't talk. It's fine. So where we left off, our intrepid adventurers who are now newly minted detective ponies, apparently, have been recruited to help solve the mystery of what happened, who stole Sugar Sweet's cutie mark. And now they are headed off to, the dressmaker boutique of Spindle, one of the ponies who happens to have a key to the Sweet Cafe. So let's get all that situated here. I swear I have things. Spindle's dress shop. Ah, yes, here we are. So, down a secluded alleyway, far from the hustle and bustle of Canterlot's busy streets, sits a tall, narrow house. A sign hanging above the door reads, Spindle's Boutique. A painting of a threaded needle underlines the name of the shop. The inside of the boutique is a towering spire, half made of clothes and sheets of cotton and linen hanging from the rafters. Machines are propped up on stages all the way up the tower, each with a partially finished clothing project resting on it. A teal-coated Pegasus pony flies up and down the shop, fixing a seam on the first floor, a hem on the fifth. She has a needle and thread cutie mark.
Hello there.
She calls out as she flies down to greet you.
How can I help you?
As she gets closer, you realize that her mane looks a little bit frizzy, and there are large bags under her eyes. This, you gather, is Spindle.
Death Clark immediately leans over and is like, I swear we're not related.
Her mane, by the way, is sort of like an orangey coral color. But yes, other than that.
Distant relatives.
I'm sorry. I'm very busy. Can I help you?
We are a detective agency.
Professional detectives?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing here? Do you need like detective outfits or something? Because I've got a long waiting order, but I can add you to the list and I can make you some detective outfits.
Yes, can they be gold and black, but with like maybe a little bit of blue?
Oh, sure. That's gonna be yeah.
She draws it up.
Like a shimmery blue.
How many do you need?
3.
3?
Many.
That'll be
Send me
30
more.
bits.
Stamp on ground.
30 each?
Oh no, for 330, they're 10 apiece.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay, I can do that. I'll.
Do you want down payment?
Yes, I have to buy the fabric and everything, so yes.
Okay, I can give her 30 bits.
Okay. So now we're even more professional.
We're so professional.
These will be ready in about a week.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That'll give us time to be even more professional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I gotta get back to my work. I've got a lot to do. Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Actually,
wait.
we actually had questions for you.
Right.
Huh?
You have a key to the bakery across. I forget the name of the place.
It's the Sweet Cafe.
To the Sweet Cafe, and do you still have the key, or has it gone missing, or has anybody come around asking about it?
The sweets? Why do they want the key back? I know they were talking about canceling my order, so if they want the key back, that's fine. I can give it back, but
No, nothing. You seem rather stressed. Is there anything we could do to help? Bad night's sleep or something?
oh, I've just been working all night. I've had so many orders to keep up on, and well, so I do most of the uniforms around Canterlot, and you know it's business has been just booming, and now apparently there's
all word of mouth has gotten out, and now all the fashionistas are sort of after that whole, like, working uniform look. It's been nonstop, I tell you.
Oh, well, if you were awake last night, maybe you could help us. Somebody told us they saw a pony in a cloak headed down this way. Maybe you saw them. Maybe they stopped by or something if your lights were on.
Do you have a cloak?
Well, I mean, I do, but I've been in all night. I'm sorry. I've just, but I maybe a cloak, you say? Well, my husband's been out, and he was out he does all the deliveries. Maybe it was him that you're talking about?
Maybe. Would he have taken your key to deliver something to the suites?
Oh, Lumpy handles all the keys. That he's the brains in the business. I'm the creative person here, and Lumpy handles all the business stuff.
Well,
could we talk to him?
where is he?
Oh, he's out making deliveries, of course. That's part of most of his job, really. But if you wait, he should be back in 10 minutes, maybe.
Does he have a cloak?
Well, yeah, sometimes it was rainy last night. Of course, he has a cloak.
It's all starting to add up.
I can't imagine a pony being out late last night without a cloak.
Does he usually deliver late at night?
Well, he likes to deliver them as soon as I've finished things. And because I've been working round the clock, it's just aprons and chef's hats and bellhop uniforms and detective coats and all of those things.
Wouldn't it be maybe more efficient if, like, he did them in batches, and that way he could help you out here a little bit more?
Oh, no. I mean, Lumpy does everything. Lumpy, I couldn't run this business without Lumpy. But maybe.
I understand that I can't do anything without my sister. When is the last time you saw Sugar Sweet?
Sugar Sweet? The last time I saw, well, I don't really deal with Sugar Sweet very much, I'll be honest. I mostly deal with Bittersweet. She's the one who places all the orders. But I haven't spoken to either of them for weeks. I've been so busy and backed up that, that I haven't been able to, but I just... Well, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't talked. Part of the reason I haven't talked to Bittersweet in so long is, well, I just know I've heard that she wanted to cancel the order with us, and I don't know why, and I'm almost afraid to ask her. So, and maybe if I talk to her, that'll be when she cancels it. And as long as I maybe don't talk to her, she won't cancel the order.
That seems reasonable to me. The not wanting to talk to her. I don't know why she'd want to cancel, but...
That's the thing. I don't know either. I've always made her aprons for the Sweet Cafe, and she always says I do such a good job, and I don't know why she would want to cancel it.
It does look like you do really nice work.
Thank you. I'm pretty proud of it.
You're our #1 choice for detective uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry it's going to take so long. I remember back in the day, I used to turn around uniforms in a day or two, and now it's, well, with all these orders, I'm even doing dresses for cutes and years and everything. It's a lot.
You need, like, a little assistant or something.
Oh, I've got Lumpy.
Maybe, like, another assistant or something. To, like, bring you cloths or ribbons or... I don't really know what goes into making stuff, but, I don't know, just...
Make a charm roll for me, Sunbeam.
I would love to. Very charming. I'm not. Where's my... 8.
Oh.
You might be right. I might be working a little too hard.
Gotta take care of yourself.
I know, but it's hard with business booming like it is. Oh, it's everything I ever dreamed of.
Dreams don't do us much good if we're too burned out to enjoy them.
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Well, okay. Whoop. Wasn't expected to be called out on my own stream.
Our cutie marks a sun because Existential Crisis doesn't have a good solid logo.
Yep. You might be right. You might be right. I have been working real hard. I could look into it. But I suppose if you want to look around or anything like that, no, sorry. Why were you asking about keys again? And the sweets? I feel like I missed something.
We're just really great detectives.
What are you? Did something happen?
We're investigating.
Yes, something happened, but we're not really allowed to talk about it because of client contracts and privilege,
Confidentiality.
confidentiality.
Contract.
But we'll be really quick, and we'll stay out of your way.
Sorry, that's my father sneezing.
Sounds like my dad sneezing.
Yep.
Very aggressive sneezing.
Yes.
Do we
Get it.
have a contract in the cloud? Did I miss that part?
Yeah, it's where we.
Oh, okay. Good thinking.
Cloud.
I mean, if you want to wait for Lumpy to show up, feel free to hang out, I guess. If I certainly don't want to get in the way of an investigation.
Thank you.
Appreciate your discretion
Yes, thank
and cooperation.
Of course.
Dusklark has reached their end of ability to interact with other ponies.
Dusklark did so well. I'm so proud of Dusklark.
They're just like shaking now and are going to kind of take a quick fly around to see if they notice anything that might be clue worthy.
Oh, so you're investigating, seeing what else is up. I'm gonna have you do. Let's see. I will have you do another mind test.
Great. Oof, I'm gonna re-roll that. 7.
Awesome. Wonderful. You being a Pegasus pony, this tower is definitely built for you to be looking around at. It's definitely built for a Pegasus pony. So you do look around. Let's see. What do you find at this shop? It's a pretty interesting tower. You see a lot of fabrics. You see, like as I mentioned, lots of sewing projects happening. Some really elaborate dresses that are on the smaller size, perfect for a cute scenario. That's a thing. It is an actual thing in Equestria, y'all. I just am. You don't really see a lot that's amiss in here. Everything looks. It looks like a fabric shop. If any of you had ever wandered into Rarity's boutique in Ponyville, it would look very similar, although not quite as high. There's fabrics of all kind: yellow fabrics, teal fabrics, white fabrics, blue fabrics, green fabrics. Some are matte, some are shiny, some are a little fuzzy. But nothing too out of the ordinary.
I will fly back down and just kind of shrug.
You're muted. Mindy.
I'm not muted though.
You were though. Okay. Well, yes. Sorry.
My
You're not.
mic has been really mean. It's
It's
fine.
strange.
How far away is? I forgot the name of the cafe now.
Sweet Cafe.
Sweet Cafe. Okay.
It's not super far. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump in cartoon logic far.
Okay, so while we're waiting, could
Mhm.
I have time to like go back and come back? Go there and come back? How?
If you would like to go and come back, you totally can. That's absolutely an option.
Okay. I feel like, maybe we should. I feel like we could like figure out why, they're thinking about getting the maybe canceling their order, or maybe like they're not actually canceling their order. I mean, while we're waiting, maybe.
Maybe it's gonna be like a double order.
Oh my gosh, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe she's worried about like asking for more when like Spindle's already so overworked.
busy. Oh my gosh, that's so true. I think we have another mystery on our hands.
Well,
As you have that discussion, I'll bring in. I think as you have that discussion, the door opens, and a red-coated earth pony, a cutie with a cutie mark of an oak tree, comes in. This you're guessing is maybe Lumpy. He seems quite friendly. Oh, hey, new customers?
yeah, we're getting detective uniforms made.
we're detectives.
You're
also, we're
detectives.
detecting. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like a two for 1.
Mm.
Hi, I'm Sunbeam.
Awesome.
I'm Drop.
Moondrop?
This is
Dusklark.
Dusklark.
Hi, Dusklark. It's nice to meet you all. What? You're detecting? What kind of stuff? What are you detecting?
It's very
All the same place.
secret, confidential
Oh, of course.
things.
Oh.
You understand.
Oh, of course. Well, you couldn't have come to a finer establishment to get your detective uniforms. My wife Spindle does all of them, and, well, she's brilliant. She's the best seamstress in Canterlot.
She does seem very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lumpy, right?
That's me. I'm Lumpy.
Excellent. That's who we were hoping to talk to. You didn't happen to see anything or hear anything weird last night, did you? Something that maybe, detective type folk would be detecting about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Last night. What do you mean?
Like before morning? After the sun went down?
No, I didn't see anything. I was just out making my deliveries.
Where were you delivering?
Well, I mean, all around town. I was delivering uniforms to the big hotel, and then I had a few of the guard uniforms to deliver to the castle, and a few to the restaurant down the way.
The Sweet Cafe?
No, they haven't put in any new orders in weeks.
So you weren't anywhere near the Sweet Cafe?
Look, I mean, what exactly are you trying to get at?
We're asking you questions.
Yeah, because, someone saw you come from the Sweet Cafe, so we were just wondering.
Somebody saw me come from the Sweet Cafe. I wasn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they would have seen that.
It's okay, we're not mad.
Yeah, we're just like a little confused. And have lots of questions. 'Cause
With
we're
anybody
detectives.
last night? Because it's just there were people in ponies in cloaks coming from the Sweet Cafe after night.
Did you go with some friends?
I was just making my deliveries. Well, one of you roll me a charm test, actually.
I would like to, and I would also like to use my pony of all trades.
Oh, okay.
I can do that, right?
Yes, and so once per session you can add, for Pony of All Trades, it's one of those special ones where once per session you can add a dice roll to your charm test. Yes.
So another D8.
Yes. Normally you have to pick the higher of the two numbers, but for Pony of All Trades, once you get to add it.
12. Total.
12.
Clearly.
Excellent. Okay, look. You caught me. I don't know what this is about. I did go to the Sweet Cafe last night. I'm sorry. I was just I didn't hear anything. All I did was I was trying to go and talk to the Sweet Sisters about why they were canceling, or why they were talking about canceling the order. That's all I was trying to do. And when I got there, well, Bittersweet wasn't there, so I just left.
Who did you go with?
Who did I go? It was just me. I didn't see anybody else.
Did you talk? So you didn't talk to anybody?
No.
Nobody can confirm your whereabouts? That's a little suspicious.
I don't know what's suspicious or anything. I swear, I was just trying to find out what was happening, to if they were unhappy with Spindle's work. I don't know why they would be unhappy with Spindle's work. I thought she's the best seamstress.
She looks like the best seamstress. I mean, not that you can judge that on appearance. Her work looks like the work of the best seamstress. But what I meant to say was, how did you know they were going to cancel? I thought it was just kind of rumored.
Well, Spindle thought so, and Spindle knows a thing or two about a thing or two, and so I figured I would follow up and double check. Maybe they weren't planning on canceling after all, but I had to find out.
In the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping?
Well, I was really busy with deliveries. It was the only time I had time, and Bittersweet works so hard at the cafe. It's the only time, you have to wait for the cafe to close. And
So wait,
Bittersweet
wasn't there?
No, she wasn't.
Sounds like Bittersweet wasn't there.
She wasn't. Which is strange, kind of, I guess.
You've given us a lot to think about.
Oh,
Thank you for your assistance.
Hey, don't tell Spindle that I did that. It wouldn't make her very happy if she thought that I was involved in anything shady or anything. I swear, I was just trying to help her.
And you didn't go with any friends?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't really think it's our place to say anything to Spindle, but also, it's always best to be honest.
Honesty's the best policy, or something.
Yeah, that's what I just said, Moondrop, just not in the same words, so,
I don't know, I learned that from you.
Well, now I just feel bad.
Sunbeam, can you make me a charm test?
That's a 1.
I said Sunbeam!
Oh, I said, I don't know.
Did you do the Moonbeam Sun?
I said Sunbeam!
I'm sorry. Okay, Charm?
Yes.
Shit, roll better than I did.
That's the most sister thing y'all have done. Okay.
If floor rolls count.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to re-roll a floor roll, I will not be upset about that.
I got a 2.
Okay.
That's better than me.
Maybe. I'll think about it. That was in response to the, because I got distracted, that was in response to the question
Yeah.
of
No, which
yeah,
makes sense. I
yeah.
just.
So, I think we should take our detectiveness back to the Sweet Cafe. Maybe ask. You know what we should do? We should ask where Bittersweet was. And we don't tell her that we know she wasn't there. We just see what she says. Very detective-like, I think.
Very detective like.
Okay, and
super professional like.
Oh, and then maybe we could also ask if they're gonna after we do that. Maybe we ask them about the orders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the second mystery. I know it's not as important, but you know.
Maybe it's what's the word? Motive? I think that's the word the detective book used.
That's a good.
Sounds right to me. You always have the best words.
Read a lot.
I love this. So y'all heading back to the Sweet Cafe.
Maybe we can get lunch while we're back at the cafe.
Detectiving is really hard.
It is hard work to detective. It is
Can't
true.
detect on an empty stomach.
You cannot. So you head back to the cafe. The sisters are still hanging out. At this point, Sugar Sweet has sort of buried herself in her bed with, like, in the covers. She's still real upset about the lack of the cutie mark.
That's fair.
Bittersweet is, like, busily trying to, like, clean and do busy work. While Parissa is actually, like, whipping up some stuff in the kitchen. They're still closed, but it looks like they're at least trying to prepare for tomorrow.
Bittersweet.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi. You know, I just had like a little bit more detectiving questions. So, you know, did you hear anything last night when you were here? Did you hear anything?
Oh, well, honey, Sugar said she heard a bang, and so, yeah.
Did you hear a bang?
I feel like I heard I must have heard something. That would be, I must have, or I'm a deep sleeper. I may not have heard it. I don't think, maybe.
So...
It's like something you'd be a little more definitive on.
You seem like you already forgot and it happened like last night.
One of you, or both of you, or whoever, make me a charm test, please.
We got this.
I'll burn a friendship token. For a reroll.
I had 5.
I got 3.
Like I said, I'm a deep sleeper. I don't hear much, generally.
It's just 1 token for a reroll?
It is 1 token for a reroll, 2 tokens for a d20, and 3 for an automatic sis. And you can share. You can give them to your friends, too.
I would like to burn 2 for a d20.
Perfect.
16.
Ah, there it is. I heard that. How dare we swear on the wholesome pony game. Oh, I mean, well, you got me. I didn't hear any noises. I wasn't here.
Well, where were you? Come here.
I didn't want to say this in front of Sugar, because I think she would be really upset by it, but... Well, I was at a meeting with Lord Trottington.
you see, he offered me a chance to work as a chef on his staff, for his catering staff. He's got the best catering staff in all of Equestria. But I didn't want to say anything. I take care of like all the quiches and the salads and things, and well, I figured that this would be a really good opportunity for me to hobnob with all of the hoity-toity people in Canterlot. I mean, I love our client base. They're all very kind, but honestly, we could do with a higher a higher caliber of clientele, and maybe we'd even get to work at the Grand Galloping Gala. I don't, but I haven't told Sugar that yet.
Okay, well, you passed the test because we already knew that you weren't here. But
You
it's
did?
good that you,
How did you know that?
because we're
Very good detectives.
very good detectives.
We'll be in sync next time. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll practice.
Well, okay. Well, just don't tell Sugar, please. The thing is, the thing is, he wasn't when I was talking to Lord Troddington. He wasn't too particularly interested in hiring Sugar. He thought,
I mean, she's pretty lazy, so that makes sense.
And mean.
I know it. I try to defend her, and she is very good at making cakes. She truly is, but
She's really good at sitting there, too.
she is good at that, isn't she? But I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, if you want, you can ask Lord Troddington. He just lives in the big mansion near the palace. He can confirm the story, I promise.
It's not really any of my business. Have you talked to Sugar about, like, being more helpful?
I mean, well, you see, Sugar's my older sister, and it's hard to stand up to her. When I try to be nice and ask her to help out a little bit more, and she just kind of, she's Sugar.
Hey, Moondrop.
Yeah?
Thanks for being the best sister.
Well, I'm not the best sister.
You kind of are. You're so
No.
creative and nice, and you're
No,
being
but
a
I
really
can't-
good detective.
No, but I can't be because you are. What if we both are?
I bet we are.
I think so.
Yeah, I like that.
Me too.
We don't seem to have a GM anymore, so I think this is a good time to say that Dusklark, I know you're not like our sister, but you're like one of those really good friends who's like family.
Do you want to be like?
Hides behind your cloud.
It's okay. You don't have to say anything.
Oh, God has returned.
I can't, even with all of you right now. Oh my god.
Well, I think you guys are really great too. Kind of like holding her cloud like a teddy bear.
We're gonna be the best detective agency ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we ask about the order?
that's what I would. We have another question.
Oh shoot, I mean, I don't... What about? I feel like I've told you everything.
So, Spindle does a lot of your orders, right?
Oh yeah, she makes all our aprons, but she's so busy. Her business has been booming, and she works so
Yeah.
hard.
And you like the quality that she provides,
Oh,
right?
of course. I love her aprons. I mean, just look at them. They're beautiful.
They're beautiful, yeah. So you weren't like gonna cancel or anything, were you?
Oh, well,
I mean,
Or were you?
I was, actually.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
it's so good quality.
it is, but, Spindle just works so hard. She overworks, I find, and as, as much as a help as Lumpy is around, Spindle just, I mean, have you seen her? She doesn't look like she's been taking care of herself, so I thought that, maybe if I cancel, if I gave her one less order to do, that, she would maybe be able to take a little bit of a break, get some rest.
That's so generous of you. But sometimes, like you have an idea, and for example, one day I thought that it would be really nice if I, added some pictures to Dusklark's book, and I was trying to help, make it better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but and she was really nice about it, but I think she was a little upset that I didn't tell her what I was doing and why. And sometimes, like you have really good intentions, and sometimes it doesn't always like that. Maybe you should talk to her.
The point there is intention. Like, just because you do something with a good intention doesn't mean it has a good outcome. Sometimes people still get hurt.
You're a lot better at words than me. I told you you were the better sister.
No, it's because we're good together. I wouldn't have thought to say that if you didn't say the other thing. So we just work off each other.
You're a good team.
I cannot handle the two of you at all. Oh my god. It's so precious. All of you, so precious. Well, you might be right. I should talk to Spindle. I just, I just want what's best for her. She's such a good friend, too, and I trust her with anything, but, these old aprons, they can last a little while, and I could have, I'll talk to her.
That's a good idea.
Well, so any other
Go to the mansion.
leads on the thing? On what happened to Star Sugar Sweets? My own sister's cutie mark.
It's very upsetting. We understand.
It is.
I think we're gonna go talk to each other and secret detective meeting stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we're very official.
Yeah, it's in the contract. Just
Yeah, it's in the cloud.
There's a contract. I don't remember signing anything, but maybe Sugar
okay.
did Sugar sign something?
And
It's a verbal contract. It's okay.
Oh,
It just ensures everybody's, privacy and our dealings.
Yeah, what they said.
Dusklark. Hey, Dusklark. I'm gonna. You know what? I haven't been doing this, but I'm gonna give you a token of friendship because your shyness has been. You've been leaning into that so hard, and I just want to reward that because it's been really great.
Secret is playing a self-insert.
Yep. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool.
My pony, existential crisis.
Yeah. Sunbeam. So, what were y'all doing? Sorry.
oh, we're gonna go talk to each other.
Right, talking to each other. Talk amongst
Yeah.
yourselves, please.
Okay, so we figured out one mystery. We're already so good at this. So
We still
now-
got the other one, but
Yeah.
Just the main mystery, it's fine. Get it,
main
main.
mystery. Oh.
Oh, like Maine.
Okay, so she said Lord Trottington, right?
Right? And where did the birds, where did they say the crows? Where did they say that the other hooded figures went?
It's the big houses. So that sounds like it could be a mansion.
Yeah, sounds possible. I mean, but couldn't that hooded figure just have been Bittersweet?
It could have been, but there was possibly another one.
Well, weren't they all together? Because if it was Bittersweet, then she would have been with Lumpy. Or the other hooded figure.
Lumpy was
Well, crows don't always have the best sense of time, so they weren't really specific. They could have all come and went separately.
Detectiving is really hard.
It is. I kind of want a snack.
Oh, I have a snack. I'll give you an apple.
Hey, thanks.
It's got paint on it, but it's okay. Just like rub it off. Do you want an apple, Dusklark?
Polish it on
Sure, I'd love an apple.
Okay, wait, get you an apple.
Munch on it happily. Well, maybe we should walk up that way, and maybe we'll find clues on the way.
It's a good idea.
GM.
Mm-hmm.
I assume as a pony I would know this.
Mm-hmm.
But Eva's memory is not so good for the ponyverse.
That's fair.
If you don't have your cutie mark, do you have your cutie mark talent?
Roll me a mind test.
Can I, pull out a book on this subject?
You could, in fact. Yeah, probably one of your rare books might...
The rare book that is not about talking to birds.
That is not about talking to birds. May have, it might be, I'm trying to think what it would be. It might be like the history of, I would say...
5 for what that's worth.
Perfect. Let's say one of your books is just about like pony anatomy, maybe? Sure, why not? And like cool. And it probably has some sections about cutie marks. 5. And Dusklark, why don't you roll me a mind test as well to see what you remember from your book? Or what you can find in your book?
I'm gonna burn a friendship token on
Do
that
it.
one. 5.
Okay, alrighty, perfect. So Dusklark, you would know from what stuff in your books. There hasn't been a lot about ponies losing their cutie marks. Generally, this is a very rare occurrence. I don't know that it's ever really happened. What you all know as ponies is that you, as fillies and colts, when you discover your special talent, that is when your cutie mark appears. Generally, as it's much like a rite of passage. Hence the cute Siniera is actually what that celebrates, is you getting your cutie mark finally. And it's weird because you wouldn't find a lot in the books about like if your cutie, like, generally there's nothing about cutie marks disappearing in the books that you've read, or even like of cutie marks necessarily changing. Like there's like 1 or 2 instances maybe where where the pony, and this is all like rumor and mythology almost, that's sort of a side note in your anatomy book, that a pony who undergoes like a really dramatic change, they might change once or twice. I know. Yeah, we're going deep in lore. Sunbeam, you would remember. Actually, you would know probably with the 5. You may have heard a story about a village a little bit north of here where one pony had magically changed all of the other ponies' cutie marks to be equal signs, where they did lose their talents, basically. I mean, they were still somewhat talented. It's kind of a strange occurrence, really. It was almost like their talents had been dulled. Like ponies who were good at baking were still good at baking. They just weren't as good at it. It was almost like everybody had been on an equal playing field. But essentially, a pony's true talents are there regardless of their cutie mark. Essentially. Although it may be dulled or lessened. Does that help? Does that give you any information that you're looking for? But there is, you do remember this occurrence about the cutie marks being changed into equal signs.
I will share that recollection.
Mm-hmm.
Dusklark will also share their research.
Paint a picture on my arm, my leg. That's my contribution.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice picture.
Yeah, thank you. I'm practicing for our flyers. Okay. So, we're heading to the big buildings.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Lord Troddington.
You can totally head to Lord and Troddington. I will also remind you, because it has been a minute, what the crows had said is that there were 2, possibly 3 figures. One had been seen going to Lord Troddington's. One had been seen in the direction of Spindle's shop. And then the third was sort of also back into town. Not necessarily towards the
back
big
into
houses.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just as a reminder. You can totally go to Lord Troddington's. That's totally, totally an option. But as a GM reminder to all of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because okay, so it sounds like we know that the hooded figure that went to Lord Troddington's was Bittersweet, and then Lumpy was the hooded figure that went to Spindle's.
So we should go into town
and look for people with hooded cloaks
on a rainy day. Yeah.
Is it raining?
Maybe.
It was raining last night. Huh?
Is it raining now?
No, it's not really raining right now at this moment.
Dang it. Okay, that's okay.
But maybe there will be new birds who saw something last night too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's true.
Dusklark is definitely just looking for excuses to talk to more birds.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
Okay, so
Do
we
we-
head right back into town?
We don't think someone took swapped cutie marks, do we?
We could look for
Like she doesn't have a new cutie mark, so why would
yeah.
someone need 2? I don't think you can have 2.
But
Really detailed.
it's possible to
ones,
not have a cutie mark though, right?
Yeah, I mean we didn't.
So well, maybe someone got tired of waiting for their cutie mark and just decided to take hers.
You think a baby just
I mean, does it have to be a baby?
Mostly, I think so.
Sorry, what was that, Autumn?
Somebody was jealous of her cake making abilities, and they took the marks so that they would be good at making cakes.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, but who would it be? Everyone's so busy. I don't think Bittersweet has time to make cakes on top of everything.
Oh, I don't think
else.
it's anybody here. I think we should go into town and just look at all the cutie marks and see if we can find a cake.
Maybe
Did
we
we-
should find a bake shop in town.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart.
Have you talked to everybody here?
No, I think. Did we?
the-
I got a little distracted with the
painter.
Coco. Yeah, Parissa. That's a guess on that name, but
I think that's right. This is good because I
Bad
also
with
wanted to
names.
talk to her about her painting skills.
Yeah.
Because,
but I don't think she's a chef, right?
yeah. She's the, head chef.
Hmm?
Hey, how does she have time to paint if Bittersweet's so busy?
I don't know. I offered to paint. She's
maybe we should go ask her before we go into town. Should ask her where she was last night.
Yeah.
It's in town, and maybe that's why there was somebody else going towards town. Because Parissa also had a key.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we? Did we get this name right, or are we just?
You
like,
totally have the
latched
name
onto
right. Yes.
something?
No, it's Parissa.
We're just
Okay.
making up a whole new pony.
Nope.
I love it.
I'm impressed that y'all got her name.
Is she around?
She has been hanging out and working in the kitchen.
Maybe she could make us lunch too.
Probably.
This is like a win-win situation.
Perfect.
Win. A triple crown.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go.
Is that a pun?
It was an
Oh,
attempt at a pun.
it is.
It's a good effort anyway.
Mindy, take a token of friendship for that one. I'll take it.
I'm not good at them. That's as good as
No,
it's gonna
I
get,
am
y'all.
so proud of you.
Thank you.
So if you head into the kitchen, Parissa is working. She's got she's at the stove. You can see the countertop is covered in pots and bowls that have an array of like sauces and custards, things that are boiling, things that are chilling. As I mentioned, she's a gray coated unicorn. She has like a puffy teal mane and tail. I'm trying to see, because they of course didn't point out cutie marks for me. Her cutie mark, it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it might be like a spatula, or it's hard. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell what it is.
Is it a symbol of guilt?
Does she have more than one?
She's only got the one.
But she's cooking, not baking.
She is what you're able to tell from what she's doing. What you learn from Bittersweet. Sugar tends to do the cakes. Bittersweet had mentioned she's very good at like the quiches and the salads and the sort of cooking kind of stuff. Parissa looks to be making like the custards and the sauces and the dressings and all of the things that sort of like decorate, so to speak, the different dishes.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Yes?
We're here on very investigative business. So I just had like a couple of questions for you. Did you notice anything strange last night here at the Sweet Cafe?
I don't live here at the cafe. I just work here. I've got an apartment in town.
How late do you stay?
I mean, I help Bittersweet close up generally, so I don't know, a little bit after dusk. Is this about Sugar Sweet? I did see you were talking about investigating and stuff.
Very investigative detective thing.
Professional.
So you didn't see anything or hear anything?
No, I didn't.
Does she seem to be telling the truth?
She seems, I will give you, she seems very sort of hesitant and withdrawn, whether it's because she's shy or because she's hiding something. You're not sure.
Do you like working here?
I mean, it's a pretty good job, I guess. I like working with sauces, and I like working with custards and things. It's sort of like, you know, you get it to sort of decorate the dishes, each and every dish, and sort of make it unique. It's pretty great.
It's like a creative science.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw that painting you did on the window yesterday.
Yeah. Hmm?
That was pretty cool.
Well, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You were painting, some letters.
Yeah, I like painting. It's sort of like...
Really?
I do. I mean, it's sort of like working with sauces, I guess. It's, you sort of mix things and combine things, and then you put them together to make them better.
Yeah.
You know what else is kind of like painting? Like what Spindle does, like making clothes and accessories and stuff. Did you?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, were you excited about the new aprons and stuff?
She kind of tugs down her apron a little bit. Yeah, they're nice. They look nice.
As a very shy pony, Pegasus myself, am I able to tell whether she is also shy, or if she is being evasive?
Roll me. You know what? Let's do a mind test on that.
Okay. 8.
All right. You can tell that she is shy, yes, but she is definitely being evasive in regards to these questions.
Okay.
Mhm.
Noted. Dusklark, as well as Autumn, has no idea what to do with this information while standing right in front of her.
You know what else is really creative?
What?
Baking cakes.
I suppose, if that's... You could consider that, although... I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Not consider it?
Well, I suppose if it could be considered that, it just...
You wouldn't consider that here?
I mean... I really like this job. The bittersweet's really great. So...
Sugar sweet's kind of less great. She's really good at sitting around, and apparently she's supposed to be good at baking.
Roll me a charm test.
You know what? I'm gonna burn 3.
Okay. For an automatic success. Perfect. Look, she's just the worst. Like, she has this... I know she can make good cakes. That's her cutie mark, even. And the fact that she, just sits around and doesn't do anything with it, well, I'm sorry. It's just really frustrating. And
Sure, she made my sister cry, so, I'm not particularly fond of her myself. But, I don't suppose, maybe you got a little upset. When I got upset with her, I may or may not have made her sit and paint.
oh, that was you. I saw that.
Yeah. But, so, I get it if maybe you were trying to be funny or something.
Wait, are you accusing me of something?
I'm just saying, if I would understand if you felt like she didn't maybe...
Look, I don't have to take this.
And she storms out.
Is there a cloak or anything, like, looking around the kitchen? Is there, like, a staff
Roll me a
area?
mind test.
She seemed really evasive, like shy, like me, but also
5.
You may in fact see a cloak that's hanging on a wooden peg near the stove. It is slightly damp.
Is there anything in it?
Let me give me just a second. Is there anything in that cloak? There. There is not. Well, actually, there is a little bit. There is a little something, which shouldn't be totally surprising. There is a little bit of. There's nothing actually in the cloak, but there is a little bit of paint on the cloak.
Okay. Like in some sort of matching fashion to what she was painting yesterday.
Among other things, there's a couple of different colors on it.
I guess this is hers. Maybe? Probably? At least.
Mm-hmm. You think very well it could be.
I step
maybe
away from
maybe
it.
we should follow.
Would you like to follow Parissa?
Yes.
Like, sneakily.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we borrow books from Dusklark and we just walk around like this.
Roll body tests for me to see how sneaky you are. But you
So
can follow Parissa back to town.
3.
Oh, 6.
I would like to reroll.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sure.
Can
I would like to keep my first roll,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 3.
Can I use my cloud wrangling talent and like wrangle some clouds to hide in instead?
You sure can. Absolutely.
Oh, my cloud wrangling die is actually lower.
It could give you a higher number though.
That is true.
And they could explode if you.
A 4.
Hey! If you rolled a 4, is your cloud wrangling a D4?
Yeah.
Then you can roll the next dice up. Because these are exploding dice. If you roll the highest number, I know I haven't been emphasizing that, but if you roll the highest number, you can roll the next dice up.
Wait, I can roll again? I rolled a 6 on a d6.
Then you can roll the next dice up.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I rolled a 3 on the d6, so we'll stick with
Oh
my
my god, I
4.
rolled a 3 on my d8, so I'll stay with my 6.
Perfect. That's fine.
roll.
Great. You
wrangle some clouds.
Dusk. This
Attempt
is
to wrangle some clouds.
as you follow Parissa back to her apartment. You are all doing a fairly decent job of being very sneaky. Moondrop's idea of hiding behind Dusklark's books has been quite effective, and Dusklark, Parissa being a unicorn pony doesn't think to look up. She's in a bit of a huff. She does look a little furtively around her as she's heading back to her apartment, but but y'all are able to sort of follow her without her noticing.
Is there like a sign outside the door that says like, "Do not enter secret cutie mark theft lab" or something?
Roll me no. No, it just looks like an apartment.
Does Parissa live on the ground floor or higher up?
That's a good question. I would say she lives on the first floor. Why not? Yeah. Doesn't say.
I'm not gonna fly around and peek in her windows then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally lied. It does say. She is actually up a rather tiring flight of stairs, so she's like up quite a ways.
Okay. I am going to keep flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let go of the cloud. And try to see what window I
Mm-hmm.
can see Carissa in.
Roll me a mind test.
5.
Okay, easily enough. You can sort of tracing her steps and stuff, you can figure out pretty easily, and by looking in very sneakily through the different windows, you are pretty sure you know exactly which apartment is hers. Are you looking inside at all, I assume?
I would like to look inside.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine I'm like fluttering below the sill, and it's just like my eyes and my ears and my little fun buns peeking up over the edge.
Perfect. That is, I love it. Her apartment on the inside looks quite tidy. There is like a painting in the corner that's like half finished. There's also, some things left out on the stove that looks like she might have been experimenting in her off hours. Yeah.
No cutie marks lying around.
No.
Okay, I will fly back down. So I feel like I would be able to find the apartment from the inside as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I know which apartment she lives in.
So what's our plan?
Well, maybe we can show up.
You're
and
muted,
say we're
Mindy.
there too.
I can't hear you.
Still muted.
Still...
I'm not muted.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Did you see any cutie marks?
I didn't. No,
Oh.
just like cooking stuff and paintings.
Baking stuff or baking stuff?
Paintings?
Well, I couldn't really tell, but it looked like she'd just been like, there were like pots and pans, like she was practicing or experimenting. But I was thinking maybe we can show up and say we're there to apologize for upsetting her, and maybe she'll talk to us.
You try
Because-
that.
Because maybe I was thinking when she was talking that maybe she said something to Sugar Sweet, and that like shocked her or something, and then her cutie mark disappeared. If she felt like she didn't deserve it, like that's kind of what the book said, that sometimes emotional stress can
Oh.
lead to things like
Like
that.
she doesn't deserve it anymore.
Like, can't hear you.
Your microphone, Mindy. Or maybe it's Zoom that's messing with you. I have no idea.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know either.
Okay, well, I think maybe I think you're right. I think we should go talk to her and apologize and see if she talked to Sugar Sweet yesterday.
Yeah.
And if she did, then maybe we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
One more thought maybe is if it's not Carissa, maybe Sugar Sweet found out about the whole Lord Trottington.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe we should talk to Carissa first and then
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
we're right here.
Sugar Sweet.
Yeah, we should probably do that. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yes.
Upwards and onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. So, you go up the stairs to Parissa's apartment. I'm assuming.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
No, we went to some random
Yep,
pony's apartment. Decided
Yep.
to invite ourselves in. For
Perfect.
tea and biscuits.
Perfect.
Do you want me to paint a mural on the wall? No? Okay.
Are you going
Every
to...
door.
Do you knock on the door?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. Perfect. Carissa opens it. Oh, it's you. What do you want? I thought I told you to leave me alone. Maybe I didn't, but...
You didn't, but that's okay. We just want to, apologize. We didn't mean to upset you.
I-
I just have one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you by chance talk to Sugar Sweet at all yesterday?
I try not to talk to Sugar Sweet if I don't have to. I would love, now that the door's open, I would love for one of you to make a mind test for me.
I can do it.
Mm-hmm. All?
Oh, all of us can?
When we max, we get to roll up, right?
Yes, you do.
I'll take that D12.
Yeah!
You get to keep going?
Yeah, you keep going.
Oh!
Okay, I didn't get a 12. So 10.
Perfect. Hey, that's great though. Moondrop, as Parissa opens the door,
I'm
you
looking
know
for the paints, but
I
I'm sure
know.
I see something else.
you don't see something else. You smell something else. Like a strange kind of scent. Like you've spent a lot of time around paints. And at first you think this strange smell might be the combination of the paints and whatever thing that whatever concoction she's experimenting on. But like, it's weird. It's not like anything you've ever like, it doesn't smell like paint. Or maybe it does, but it smells very strange. Sort of like off in the direction of Parissa's bookcase. That you can see behind her as she's got the door open.
You said you were a painter, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind showing me some of your paintings?
Roll me a charm test.
Oh, God.
You can use your painting talent if you would like to add to this. I'm going to let you do that.
So that's a D6, right?
Sorry, you wouldn't add it. You would just take whichever is the highest number.
Sure.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, sure, I guess.
Oh, great. I'm gonna look back at Sunbeam and Dusklark as they go in, and I'm gonna kind of like...
Dusklark has gravitated to the bookshelf regardless.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So Dusklark...
Making, like, obnoxious sniffing sounds at my sister now.
Dusklark, if you want to make a mind test as well...
5.
It's cold season, I guess.
I would say that because Moondrop has been making such sniffing noises and you're very close to the bookcase, you also notice an odd smell coming from behind it.
Find it.
Mm-hmm.
I will peruse the paintings and try to keep Carissa occupied with painting chatter in hopes that Dusklark and or Sunbeam
roll me a charm test. Moondrop.
Charm, sorry.
Yes.
My headphones fell out from my obnoxious sniffing.
Yes, charm, please.
I'm gonna burn another whatchamacallit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost out, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, I'll take the 3.
You attempt to distract Moonbeam with chatter of painting, but she notices Dusklark near the bookcase. Hey! What are you doing over there? Get away from that.
I just really like books. I have like 25 in my cloud storage. I was just seeing if you had any that I hadn't read before, because I'm always looking for new ones. Do you have any recommendations?
Look, I said get away from there. I don't have time.
She's totally getting puppy dog eyes from Dusklark. It's just like, who has their little cloud. It's like, I can show you some.
Fine, and she goes over and like pulls out like one of the books from the bookshelf. Here, take that. This, I don't know. Just, can you just like back away from it, from the bookshelf though?
Yeah.
They're very careful around books. You don't have to worry.
They love books. They would treat all your books really well. Why do your books smell so weird?
Moondrop, you can't just ask someone why their books smell.
I mean, I just... I'm going to start sniffing around.
Sunbeam's also going to start sniffing around, trying to figure out what the heck
Clark is reading the book.
Moondrop is on about.
Roll me a mind test, Sunbeam.
That's 5.
Okay. You'd also smell this since you've had all of this like sort of set up from your friends. You are also starting to notice the weird smell coming from behind the bookshelf, and
This
also
isn't like an ink smell, like a smell that Dusklark would be familiar with from
No.
being around books.
this is very strange.
I think you might have something in your walls. This is not a good thing.
Nice. I'm gonna try to can I see?
Moondrop, make a mind test, and Sunbeam, make a charm test. You can see Parissa is getting very agitated at this point.
Yes, go up.
I would
that
like.
whatever thing is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to reroll.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep my 8 because I rolled a 1 on my D10.
All right.
I got a 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So Moondrop, you, as you're trying to peer through the books to see if there's anything behind it, you realize that this bookcase is it's like hollow behind the bookcase. You can kind of see cracks of if you sort of as you dig through the books, you can kind of see a crack into what looks like another room, maybe. Sunbeam. What remind me what you had said to her? What you had said to Parissa?
Heck if I know.
I know it was something.
Something about something like dying in the
you have
walls.
something in your
Yeah,
walls
something
that's,
dying in your walls.
Good.
No, I don't.
Actually, I don't think there's a
But-
wall back there.
Fine.
Then.
And fine. You know what? Just back way. Hold on. I'll show you. Just step back. And she goes over to the wall next to it. There's like a little candelabra, and she pulls it down, and the bookcase slides open
Oh.
and reveals.
Read the book at this.
Yep. And it reveals an interesting looking laboratory. A scientific laboratory, in fact. There's bottles and powders on shelves of many different colors, and in the center, a clear liquid sits in a large conical flask.
Are there any cake cutie marks?
There are no cutie marks.
I don't mean to be nosy, but what the heck?
Look, fine. I'll confess, since you're all so annoying. Look,
We're just mighty fine detectives.
Look, I don't think it's fair that Sugar Sweet has a cutie mark. And she's doesn't even try to do what her cutie mark she just sits there.
She did a lot of sitting yesterday.
And I don't have a cutie mark.
Wait, what?
This is fake. I have to paint it on. I'm a full-grown pony and I don't have a cutie mark.
I should have realized that.
Oh.
So what did you do?
Look, I didn't steal her cutie mark, okay? She still has it.
Did you paint over it?
Yes.
Nah.
That's pretty clever, actually.
It's pretty clever.
Look, I mean, I just was so mad, and so I came up with this special paint that doesn't come off, and it's a clear paint. It just covers the cutie mark. It's pretty good, actually. I'm pretty proud of it.
That's very clever.
I know I shouldn't have done it, but sugar just makes me so mad.
Maybe we should all just have a little talk. And it sounds like a lot of ponies have a lot of issues right now.
They do. I suppose I should apologize. I guess I did want it to be, I didn't expect detectives to get involved. I don't know what I thought, but...
We're very official detectives.
Nobody expects the pony detectives.
Okay, I guess I'll go apologize.
I think it would behoove everyone for you to have a conversation.
I
really
will
would
give
be
you
good.
another token of friendship for that pun. I hate it.
It would really be good for Sugar Sweet to hear it from the horse's mouth, as they say.
I hate it. You can also have another token of friendship. Not that they're going to be quite useful at this point. We're near the end of it. We're wrapping it up.
I think the lesson here is maybe that it's past your time to apologize.
Oh my god, I hate you. All of you.
We're just really happy to get to the tail end of the matter.
Oh my god! You know what? Okay. Y'all head back to the Sweet Cafe.
Look, withers or not,
Oh my
we solve the mystery. We just want everyone to be friends again.
Lots of mysteries today.
Y'all solved a lot of mysteries. As you head back, Parissa, y'all have the conversations. I fucking hate all of you right now. Let's just...
We're so good.
I know, you're all... It's like you've been saving it all up for this moment.
I've been waiting all session to know where to put behoove in there. I literally thought of it earlier today. I was like, I'll have an opportunity sometime.
We just didn't want to put the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
I hate... So, you gather everybody, Parissa, Sugar Sweet, Bittersweet. Would you like to bring in the Spindle and Lumpy as well?
Yeah,
Why not?
everybody
Yes.
have a
Make
good
it a big ol'
conversation.
Mhm.
Like a trust circle.
Columbo moment.
Great.
Look, rein it in, LD.
Nope. All of the ponies confess all of their deepest, darkest secrets to each other with your help. Parissa explains what she did and why she did it, and also points out that, she didn't, that, certain aspects that she was upset at Sugar Sweet for not living up to her Cutie Mark's true potential. She's also was a little salty at Spindle, actually, because Spindle has been working so hard and sacrificing her creative talents to try to expand her business. And Lumpy has been completely ignoring his Cutie Mark to help his wife. So there's a lot of that. Bittersweet, and I'm not going to roleplay all of this. Bittersweet and Spindle confesses to Spindle why she had been planning on canceling the order, which Spindle understood and sort of took all of that information in and promised to be more to hire some help and take on a reasonable amount of work. And Bittersweet also confesses to Sugar Sweet about the offer from Lord Trottington.
Oh my goodness, we're really good detectives.
Mm-hmm. As a sort of epilogue also, Parissa promises to help figure out, now that she's created this paint to cover up a Cutie Mark. The thing is, she hasn't quite figured out how to
like a paint remover for this particular cutie mark. So she promises to help figure it out, and as she makes that promise, lo and behold, a cutie mark appears as she finds her special talent, which is creating paint and playing with and creating like potion paint sort of thing. So she gets a nice little paint pot on her as a cutie mark. Is there anything else you three would like to do?
I'm just so sorry she was saddled with all that stress.
And on that note,
We open our own detective agency.
mm-hmm.
We're very, very professional.
Very, very professional.
Very professional.
And
Nicest flyers.
I make really nice flyers. We keep all of our contracts in the cloud.
And we keep a network of birds as informants.
You sure do. All of those things. You become
Real
a very
life Twitter.
Stool pigeons?
And it was really great, y'all.
Yeah. I hope you really enjoyed playing on the stream, because that's I'm kidding.
Never
That's it, never. I did this to myself.
This was it.
I'm so glad you're all getting your laughs out, your laughs and whinnies out right now. Yeah, what is your detective group called? Your new burgeoning detective agency.
Oh my gosh.
The Ponytons.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. As in like the Pinkertons, but the Ponytons.
As in the Pinkertons.
Yep, okay.
But without the, like,
the ponies.
Strike breaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm such a big fan. So that, friends, is the end of our Tale of Equestria adventure. A holiday Marestery that was only tangentially related to the holidays. It was sort of the setup, and then we went. So we're gonna do sign-offs. My dear friends, introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, all of that lovely stuff. And if you want to say your favorite part of the session, please go ahead and feel free to do that.
Hi, I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Miss Mindykins. I stream on my own channel, usually Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. You can also find me doing like our TTRPG stuff on Open for Adventures channel typically Monday nights. We're on like holiday break right now, but and Saturday mornings too. That's coming back in a couple weeks. So and hopefully I'll be popping in and out of a few other channels in the coming year. So follow me on Twitter for information about any of that stuff. Like stuff like this. My favorite part, there were a lot of good parts. My favorite part was the wholesome moment that I wasn't expecting, which I should have been expecting, from Sunbeam, where she told Moondrop that she like thanked her for being the best sister in the world, and I wasn't ready. And then it just evolved into like this, like, we just love each other so much.
It's so good.
And we adopted Dusklark.
Yep.
You're our adopted sister. You're
Naturally.
adopted Sybils.
Mm-hmm. Sybils.
Best Sybils in the world. Detective Sybils. Oh gosh. Can you imagine what a great story that would be? Alright, I'm done. I'll stop talking.
Okay. Who's next?
Hi. I'm Autumn. You can find me on Twitter at Autumn V Graves, and you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Autumn Graves. I generally stream on my own channel video games, lots of RPGs, Dragon Age and Divinity. Currently, though I am taking a break from streaming until the new year. Other than that, you can find me. I write things. I tweet a lot about TTRPGs. Sometimes I publish little indie TTRPGs. Any of that you can find at autumngraves.com. Yes. that has all the links and everything. But if you want to see what I'm up to, you can find me at on Twitter is the best way, because I spend a lot of my time just yelling into the void. I think, favorite moment was definitely just all the wholesome interactions between the ponies that had nothing to do with any of the any of the investigating at all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the cloud. I'm glad I got to cloud wrangle at least once. That was very good.
Hi, I'm Eva. I had the extreme honor of playing Sunbeam, sometimes Sundrop, depending on who you ask.
I didn't do that enough with y'all. Should have.
We did it enough choice levels.
Next time.
I can be found on Twitter at the Equestria. I can be found on Twitch at Equestria. I stream TTRPGs and random video games on my channel. I will be doing a couple co-streams this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. And who knows what else. I have no idea what my schedule is. I can also be found in the new year back on Open for Adventure on Sundays. And here and there and everywhere. My favorite part tonight, I am missing so much, I'm sure I am. My favorite thing from tonight, God, there was so much. Probably being absolutely blindsided by the cloud. There were a lot of good jokes tonight. I'm not saying there weren't. That one took me out.
Oh, that's right. As Mindy was saying, you weren't there when we were planning the cloud.
Nope.
I'm so pleased. It was so brilliant.
Yep.
And I guess it leaves me. Hi, I'm Lady Dame. This is my channel. You're here on my channel. I am a variety streamer. You can find me here most days. I'm just working on my schedule for January, so it's going to change slightly, but I read novels. I play chill indie games, and once a month, this is a new thing that I'm starting, I will be running charity one-shots at the end of each month to raise money for something awesome. We're like $16 away from hitting 1,200 on this charity fundraiser, so I may just throw that in there so I can, it's a nice round even number. But I honestly am shocked at y'all have been so wonderful and generous, and this is, my expectations were blown out of the water, I'm not gonna lie. You can find me playing TTRPGs over on Open for Adventure on Wednesdays. We're on hiatus at the moment, and I don't quite remember when we're coming back. Wednesdays at noon Central in the Uncaged Anthology. We're on hiatus. We just finished up season 1, and we'll be coming back for season 2 sometime in the new year. Also coming out January 3rd, I'll be in a podcast called The Watch of Black Glass, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse game run with the Off the Table group. It is amazing. I can't remember what session we have recorded, but it's emotional and like tragic and wonderful, and I'm so excited to start sharing it with it. Yeah, Mindy's been muted, I know. Her mic, either Zoom or her microphone have been a thing.
I'm actually muted.
This time you were actually muted. Yes, Mindy likes to talk with the caption still running for funsies. Not that any of us do that ever. I've never done that. Never. I do it all the time. Also tomorrow, which will be, I think, my last stream of the new year. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a really long day of streaming as I finish up Arcade Spirits. I have 2 more chapters to go on that, which is like a 6-hour stream. And I do that in cosplay as Zapper, who's one of the new challengers. And at the end of the stream, I will be doing another preview of their new game, Arcade Spirits, The New Challengers, because I got a demo of it. So I'm showing it off, hyping it up, all of that kind of fun stuff. So stick around. I'll be doing that all day tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, follow me on my Twitter here on, or turn on your notifications for Twitch. I don't know anybody who does that, but you know, if that's a thing that you do, you can find me here on Twitter, on Twitch, all of that kind of fun stuff. At the Lady Dame. Thank you all so much for, yes, that's currently my schedule. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna change ever so slightly for the new year, but next month in January, it's gonna be, it's January, so I'm gonna do as many like Jane Austen themes as I can. I just have to find some Jane Austen video games, I think, or I'll just do really cute, like chill, romantic video games. That's also an option. We'll see. I'll be posting that on my Twitter in the next couple days. So, I believe that is everything. Oh, my favorite part. You know, I mean, the part that I fell out of the chair was when Moondrop said, "No, I'm not the best sister. You're the best sister." Like, come on. Ridiculousness. Also, maybe all of the pony puns at the end was also maybe my favorite part. Like I said, I both hate and love puns in general.
We just saved them all for the very
I
end.
appreciate that so much. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and for hanging out. I normally forget to raid when I have multiple people on, but let's see if anybody's... Oop, that's not what I want to do. Who's streaming? Oh, it looks like Josh is streaming right now.
I say Josh is streaming because I usually raid him Saturday nights.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do
That's how I
normally
know.
raid. Well, let's all... I think I raided Josh the last time I ran a pony game too, so let's keep raiding Josh. Josh
Yeah,
is our
'cause
good friend.
he-
I believe Josh is also raising money for
He
Feeding
is.
America.
I think he still is.
The last time, I don't know if he's still doing that today,
He
but
is.
okay, great. So let's go and hang out with Josh and, you know, send some love his way, because, I mean, how can you not? Josh is like the most wonderful person ever. I mean, it's true.
He's pretty great.
Yeah, so
Facts.
Joshua Simons. Rating Joshua Simons. Thank you all. Have a lovely evening. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I hope everything treats you well. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I love you all very much. And we're going to do that. And we're going to go offline.